Part of what I've been doing over the last 20 years is actually to offer a definition of the mind that parents, for example, or teachers or therapists or people working in organizations or anyone, but in particular for parents, they could use this definition of the mind to help themselves make sense of their life and then to go out and to help their child develop fully, to become fully themselves, to have all these positive benefits of secure attachment. So in the different books I've written, they've all been synthesizing all the fields of science, from mathematics and physics to biology and psychology to sociology and anthropology, all of them together into one framework. And I named that framework interpersonal neurobiology because it meant what was happening between us, that's the inter part, but also what's happening within us, that's the making sense part, that's the personal part. So interpersonal is both the subjective inner feelings you have, the memories you have, the thoughts you have, but it's also what happens between us. This was what I was teaching years ago, and one of my students, who actually a person in an audience at a workshop, she came up to me and said, "Can I study with you?" And she came and studied with me. She had a little baby at home, and then ultimately she had 3 sons at home. She raised these 3 sons that way as we'd been raising our kids that way. And so Tina Bryson, who was that student, now a colleague, she and I wrote a book called The Whole Brain Child, which basically teaches parents how to bring integration in their lives. You've now brought integration to yourself, which is the essential starting place. How do you bring integration into your interaction with your kids so you can develop integration in their brains? And that's what The Whole Brain Child is all about. And that was built on top of another book, which I had to have written first, and I wrote it with Mary Hartzell, my daughter's preschool director, because really, if you think about it, the research is very clear. You've got to start with yourself as a parent. So we wrote a book called Parenting from the Inside Out, how a deeper self-understanding can help you raise children who thrive, and which offers parents a way of step-by-step learning how to make sense of their lives.